Yo, what's up? Sinister was banned from usernames. Really? Hey guys. My older guys was pretty good. Yeah. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't because of the NDA. But there might or might not be some Eldar products featured in my video. Well, the next video is gonna be about this lady, and then it might be about army painting, you know. So yeah. But anyway, I really want to finish this today, but most likely I will finish it in the morning tomorrow. So just blink 15 times if the Grey Knights are getting cool new models. Well, like, if I knew, I couldn't tell you, but I genuinely don't know. Oh yeah, those are books. Yeah, those are books indeed. Anyway, I really gotta focus today, so I might not be as talkative as well. I'm usually not very talkative, to be honest, but even less so today. Counting the blinks. Good luck. Building up all that vibrancy around the orange was really something. That took me like 2 hours or so. It's all because of fluo paints. By the way, I have seen that the TikTok ban has been lifted, right? So there is no more need for VPNs if you are from the US. It lasted just one day. Crazy. Hola, hola. Rabau. Nazdar. It's kind of funny TikTok was banned because of assumed Chinese interference. Trump, oh, unban and let them have our data. Did he actually say something like that? That he doesn't care about the data? No, but he just doesn't care, I guess. True. Hey, Orange. Hi, Zubikito. Love your work. Thanks for all you're doing. Amazing. Thank you. Haven't you said the deadline was till Sunday? Was. But one thing is for sure that the video is gonna come out this week. Hey, I'm Tech. I think they are finding a US person to buy the controlling stake. I see. I have seen a TikTok from Mr. Beast, and he said that he will buy TikTok if it comes to it. But there's like no way he has that kind of money. How do Czech people feel about 45, 47? I wasn't prepared for such a question. Do you mean the end of war, or like what exactly do you mean? I understand 45, but what do you mean by 47? Trump? Hey Hexen. Oh, Trump? I don't know. Like, it's mixed. I think that all over the world it's mixed. Personally, the first time he was selected, I didn't really give a shit. I found it kind of funny. But this time, it's not like I have anything against Trump in particular. I just think that he's very unstable, I think. And the only reason why I do care, kinda, is because of the war in Ukraine. That's about it, you know. I wouldn't like for Trump to withdraw the foreign aid, but other than that, I don't care, kinda. I'm really hesitant to ask you guys how do you feel because it's gonna be a shit show. Yes, we think it's gonna be a shit show. Do you mean like his presidency or the chat? Because I meant the chat. Don't tempt me with politics talk. Okay, well then, let's not do that. Do you wash resin printed minis? Yep. Do you know who else it'll affect? Greenland. Which metallic paint do you recommend? I use. Man, those are fucking random questions. Jesus. Uh, first, you ask me about presidents, then you ask me about metallics. Okay, well, there we go. Love it. Well, when it comes to metallics and in particular steel. Oh, am I being trolled? Am I being trolled right now? Do you wash your hands before you pee? Nah. Oh wait, I thought that it was after. Jesus. Hello, how is it going? It's alright. Just being trolled at the moment. What about you guys? Do you wash your hands after you pee? Why would you do that? Do you pee on your hands? I pee sitting down. Unironically, Chad behavior. I seriously had a question about metallics. Well, you shouldn't have started with presidents. What the fuck are you doing? Well, I don't know, dude. That's just my chat. Oh, I shit standing up. Okay, well, there we go. Wow, I love the glowing effect so much. Thank you. I wish my. Okay. Wow. Those are some crazy messages. Okay, we are on a good start. Lovely. It usually takes like 1 hour for the chat to get this unhinged. Trying to figure out how to paint this golden company swordsman. Well, if you need a good gold paint, then I don't really know. I don't have a favorite gold metallic. But for steel, I use Vallejo Air Steel. The only steel that I use, really. Why did you bring back politics? We were over that. Now we are talking about shitting standing up. How long have you been painting this mini? Ages. I honestly can't tell you how many hours are in this mini, but I would be surprised if it was sub 100. I started this one in October, and well, it's January. But of course, I wasn't painting it every single day, but like, it was sitting on my shelf. Don't judge until you try. What is this mini for? Man, that's fucking deep question. Uh, I guess if you only paint minis for gaming, then maybe this might be a foreign concept to you. But some people play minis just for the thrill of it. But yeah, this is not a gaming mini. This is just like for, I don't know, for me to fab. Oh yeah, yeah, a fabbing material, just like Hexen just mentioned. Like seriously, do you watch someone else's porn? That's pretty fucking gay. You should forge your own porn with your own hands. That's how real men do it. Oh, so speaking of taking a dump, one of Trump's promises is to increase tariffs. For us, it means higher prices on anything comes from. Oh no, dude, I'm paying so many taxes, so much in taxes on KDM minis that are imported. Fucking ridiculous. Is that mini ever in stock in KDM store? It is, but you gotta wait until Halloween because this is, well, surprisingly, this is a Halloween release. Painting that mini before you had the beard. True. Oh, sweet mother, what have you painted? I don't know. A miniature. I want this mini. Well, it is called. It is called Erza of Deadheim. I should include the entire name in the description, but yeah, if you just Google that, you'll find it. Erza of Deadheim. It's as offensive. I have no. I don't know. I'll allow it. There we go. Anyways, let me wash my resin. But wait, I don't understand. How is that possible? That doesn't make any sense. Uh, Tariffs only apply when you import the goods. So why would it affect us? It doesn't make any sense. It makes everything more expensive for Americans, but not us. Not us, but US. Yes. True. Because it works both ways. How? How does it work both ways? Can you explain? Well, it only works both ways if your country increases tariffs as well. Otherwise, it doesn't. It makes it more expensive for everyone. Well, not necessarily. If you increase prices of imported raw materials, then yes. But if it's imported finished goods, then no. Material prices. Okay, well, yeah, then that makes sense. But honestly, I don't think that when it comes to like plastic miniatures, it's gonna be like that big of a deal. How long does it take for you to blend something like with the brightest highlights? It's depends. Like you would have to tell me which one in particular, because for example, this one took me like I don't know, 20 minutes, and then on the thigh, there was constant back and forth and took me fucking ages. Taxes on luxury items, aka minis. Yes, that doesn't apply. That doesn't apply on export, but on import. See the difference? It makes everything more expensive for Americans, not for everyone else. Yes, that's a good point. Plastic from China, sure, but is it gonna be that much bigger? Like, are the prices gonna be that much bigger? Higher, higher. Trump increases tariffs on Europe. Okay, yeah, that means that everything imported to the US from Europe is gonna be more expensive. That means the consumer gets the price increase. Yeah, the US consumer gets price increase. True. Consumers complain and retaliatory tariffs get put in place. What does it mean? That doesn't solve anything. If retali- retaliatory tariffs get put in place from the EU, what does that mean? That's I am I understand what you're trying to say, but that's definitely not 100% how it works. 100% that's not how it works. Flex that economics degree to me. Yeah, you tell him. I majored in economics. Tariffs on goods not produced in the home country are objectively stupid. Well, to be honest, tariffs in general are pretty stupid. Like, if there's a different country which can produce the same goods at the same quality for cheaper, why wouldn't you buy it for cheaper? I mean, yeah, you wanna protect your workers, but those workers, if they are ineffective, can be employed elsewhere in other industries. Do you glaze zero for those blends? Depending on the blends. This one, nope. In general, the latex is not glazed on, but the skin is. So I don't think the EU is on tariff. Secondly, none of this will probably happen. We'll see. We'll see. Hope not. Which 3D printer are you using? Man, so many questions from you, but that's good. At least we can talk. I'm using Frozen Frozen Sonic Mini 8K. There's actually one good point in tariffs. Manufacturing a t-shirt in Europe costs €60 per t-shirt due to labor costs. Order it from China and it will cost you €2. So we can buy cheap t-shirts, but someone has to work as a slave for it. How ethical is that? Okay, well, yeah. I guess that makes sense. That's a good ethical argument, but not a good effectiveness argument. So I do agree with you when it comes to that. But then, if you don't pay for those T-shirts from China or from wherever, from China, then that labor is gonna be just utilized somewhere else. So like, you didn't necessarily get rid of the child labor from that country. You just like replaced it to other industries. Hey, I really enjoyed your Metallic Tips video. Thank you. Doesn't Spain use slave labor in the paint shops? I have no clue. We all know children yearn for the mines. Okay. Oh jeez. I would absolutely hate working for PwC or any of the big four, to be honest. Doesn't Irk work for one of the big four? But money though, Zumi. I mean, yeah, but like when I can do YouTube, then why would I do anything else? Why not do both? Uh, you can't be sitting on two chairs for too long. That's just inefficient. I'm not really. Man, those are fucking long messages. Guys, I'm trying to paint over here. But seriously, I shouldn't be complaining about messages. Okay. Well. At the very least, you got my attention, Orange. Well, I guess in my defense, I'm not really backbone part of the crucial departments. Events work, yeah, that's nice actually. Yeah, not too bad. Me, microphone man. When you increase import taxes, you suppress the import, obviously. Okay. This changes the rate of import export you have. Your goods are bought using your currency. Your goods are bought using your goods are bought using your currency? No. Your goods your exports are bought by local currency. This means import export rate automatically changes your currency rate. Your currency goes up. Your currency appreciates. Your currency appreciates when you increase imports. And higher currency means you become more expensive. What the fuck are you smoking? It's the other way around. Dude, that's not true. You should give back your economics degree right fucking now. Uh, if the import rate, if the imports will decrease, then your currency will be less valuable. Wait, will what? Holy smokes! Dude, you get me so confused. So when I sell my brush to the US, I sell it for the US dollar. That means that whenever US imports something, oh, the currency value decreases. And when the imports decrease, fuck me in the ass. I would have to fucking draw it on paper, dude. Freedom dollars. How big is that figure? Man, I really wanted to make a dick joke right there. I don't know. You tell me, dude. This big. I haven't imagined it myself. Yeah, well, I do understand what you mean. I know that the currency rate changes, but I would have to fucking sketch it on the paper. Do you also paint minis? Nah, fuck that. You're both right. Well, no, that cannot be true. The currency rate has to either increase or decrease. Fuck me, dude. Oh man, I really fucking gotta think hard about this. Oh yeah, if you import more, then your currency rate will decrease. Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, yeah. There we go. It's solved. Just imagine your export is the same and import is smaller. It means demand for your currency is higher. Your export is the same and import is smaller. It means demand for your currency is higher. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That checks out, yeah. So what's the problem? What's the fucking problem? What did we have to spend like 20 minutes arguing over this? Uh, the problem is, I came to watch models being painted and to make sarcastic. Well, too bad. This is economic stream now. The problem is prices for America good will increase if Trump adds tariffs, regardless whether Europe does the same or not. Problem prices for America's goods will increase if Trump adds tariffs. Oh, it's a different mechanism. Okay, I understand, but at this point, I am fucking lazy to think about this. Okay. So, yeah. What was your question, Mr. McMaster? Zumi, I have serious painting question. If you had to paint Targan just now without contrast paints, that would be what would be your base, mid, and highlight? Caliban green. Uh, something like cold, cold green from AK Interactive, and then I will just add something else. Are you out of glue? Cold is no, cold, not cold blue, but cold green. It's from whatever. It's definitely it's not maybe yeah. It leans a little bit towards blue. Yeah. I mean it's gold after all. How do I get something painted by you? You don't. I could only find Patreon in your socials, no website. I don't do any commissions, so that makes sense. I mean, of course, if you offer me $1 million, then I might paint something for you. Squarespace. Oh man, that's on my to-do list. And yeah. Oh, What is the model you're painting? Love your videos. Well, thank you. This is called Erza of Deadheim. 1 million would result in a model being painted for. Oh man. No more economics! Fuck. Okay. Do you ever paint anything from Marvel Crisis Protocol? I have in the past, but no, not anymore because I don't play the game. But can you recommend any fantastic painter that does commissioning that may be on your skill level? Man, you discarded everyone with that statement question. So I don't know, man. Well, to be fair, like definitely you can find someone, but the style is obviously gonna be different. Do you want like just one mini painted, or what do you want? What do you want? Well, multiple minis in general, but probably start off with one or two to see if it ends up good looking. So can you give me an example? Or you know what? Just message me on Instagram. Message me on Instagram and we'll see. Oh shit. Wouldn't it be easier to put your model name on the screen? It would be, yeah. But instead, I will just put it into the title. Erza of Deadheim. There we go. Yes, Cold Green is from the Color Punch set. I think my Dark Angel looks more like Salamander. It might be because you are using two saturated greens. I think that's it. Because salamanders look kinda grass green, right? Yeah, I want yellow like an Ergel. Zumi, what are you doing? When are you doing the competitions results stream? Probably next week. Because this week I already have a planned meeting with the other judge. And yeah, once that's over, then I can do the judging, the other part of the judging process, and then I can announce it on stream. What happens to the red grass lamp? Oh shit! I gotta send it tomorrow. I was supposed to send it today, but forgot. What do you? Who do you think makes the best yellow paints? I haven't met a single brand that makes good yellows, so I don't know. I've seen some of your other videos where you've used oils over acrylic base. Are oils something you still use? Do you ever what? Do you do you ever stream with them? I don't really use oils that much. Just for washes. That's about it. Well, I'm not a winner on lamp. Oh well. Yeah, the winner has been announced on Instagram though. The winner is already known. Well, if you don't have Instagram, then what are you doing? What are you doing? What style would you say you paint in? It's Zumikito style. That's what it is. I have no idea, dude. Like, I don't have a particular name for the way I paint. Boston style. I don't have any socials except Twitter. Out of all the social media, you have chose Twitter. Really, dude? Really? What the hell? Hello, Zumi. How are you today, man? Uh, a bit stressed because this was already supposed to be painted, but like, this is pretty much everything that I do these days. So, you know, Zumi literally looks like he's about to interrogate someone with these Mickey Mouse lights. I am Zumi Mouse. So, what are you painting next? Uh, Oh, so next up is some army painting. So, but if you're asking about my next like display level project, then it'll be either. Uh, I have three lined up. One of them is Perion from Neko Galaxy. Another one is Sanchompa, the new goblin model, the leader on the wolf. And then also the Warp Spider Phoenix Lord. So those are my next display level projects. All you do is stress? Yeah, all I do is stress. All I do is stress, Orange. Hey. That goblin is pretty good, right? So last year, I think that they in all the previews from the 2024, I liked only two miniatures, and those are the ones, the Goblin and the Phoenix Lord. The other ones are kind of mid. The Greek part of me is dying right now. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I take it back. Uh, the Krieg, the Krieg box is pretty good. I would even say that if I haven't painted any horses so far, I I would be painting the sergeant or the captain or whatever. It took me all weekend to assemble the Necromunda box I bought. I'm totally contra painting these models. I might be trying Slap Chop for the first time with the army painting series. Uh, but do it with airbrush? No. Just regular old Slap Chop. Because I don't know if you have seen the original video from Rob the Wargamer, I think is the name. When he presented Slapchop, it was presented that way and done that way because it was supposed to provide you with an airbrush alternative. It was like the unique selling proposition. It's dry brush, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely dry brush. Did you do the skin with airbrush on this model or some of it? Uh, so uh, I did use a little bit of airbrush, but like 90% of it is done with paintbrush anyway. Like pretty much, I just use my airbrush to get the first two colors on, and that's it. Well, to be fair, I also, you know what? You'll see the YouTube video. You'll see it. You'll see it soon. Zumi, you taking questions? Uh, apparently, I do. I mean, that is question as well. In it. What gloss varnish do you use? I don't use gloss. Well, yeah. To be fair, I do use gloss varnish, like for before oil wash sometimes. I use Vallejo gloss varnish for airbrush. That's it. Grayscale, but doing it black primer, overbrush, gray, white dry brush is too long. I use gray primer, way faster and less dark spots. Yeah, but you want that contrast, don't ya? Don't ya? LOL, I saw your oil paint instead of non-oil video and you mentioned capillary effect. I tried doing this with a couple of different ratios. Is there something I'm missing? What kind of thinner do you use? Hexen, listen. Your method might very well be more efficient, but I wanna test the good old way. You know, I'll have to check. It's Winsor Newton, but let me check. Uh, the paint or the thinner? Hossa and hooray, my fellow friends of tiny brushes. Not that tiny. Not that tiny, god damn it. How do you make the brushes so stiff? Yeah, they are average. They are average and stiff. I don't know, dude. Like, I just use good brushes. Winsor Newton, water mixable. Well, that might be it. Water mixable oil color medium thinner. That sounds really weird. That might not give you enough. The liquid might not break the surface tension, so it might be because of the thinner. To be fair. Really, mine is super tiny, but the good thing is it is very thin, and I know how to use it thoroughly. Wow, that's that sounds. Is it stiff? If it's stiff, then it's serviceable. It is stiff, but its tip is pretty roughed up, and it smells a bit in a good way. Uh, then you might have to go and see a doctor. By the way, when we speaking of penises, just gonna go ahead and say it. Uh, have I told you guys that one time there was one person who essentially asked me on Instagram whether I am gay, like in a indirect way, because for the longest time I had in my bio, um, there was like sparkles, and between that there was like miniature painting YouTuber, but the sparkles is what made it kinda gay, I guess, because that person asked me, "Hey, so are you a miniature painting YouTuber or miniature painting YouTuber with sparkles?" Um, yeah, I didn't reply because were you gay at that time? I don't know, maybe I don't remember, but I didn't respond. Man, but like it would be really fucking awesome to be gay. I'm not gonna lie, like just imagine how much sex you would get. Like men are so horny. Man, that would be fucking amazing. Sex is overrated, man. Well, then you might not be getting good sex. Winton versus the pure oil. I meant I've not used those. Perhaps the water-based part is the issue. Yeah, that most likely that's the issue. I think. Yeah, just try something different. I think it will work. So Zumi, I use like a super cheap turpentine or whatever it's called. Dude, I had a child born 2 weeks ago. Stop pushing. Okay, okay. Are you about to bust? kid. That's a long message. Hey Simi, how's it going? Do you think oils and washes are absolutely necessary to become a better painter? No. Do you believe one can manage without them, or are they indispensable? They are dispensable. Is it possible to completely do without them and still paint successfully? Yes. Such an easy question. Awesome. But of course, like if you're painting an army, then it's gonna be slower. That's it. Do you want a bit more economics? No, I don't. Learner symmetry theorem. Uh, okay, by the way, there is one big factor that you are missing out on. That you are missing. Uh, if you have um, such a big economy like the US, goods like changes in import and export of goods might not have that much of an impact on currency. I think that Lerner symmetry theorem is applied mostly to smaller economies, smaller open economies. Gotta change the music. Man, isn't it sad that Ash is no longer the protagonist of Pokemon? Very sad. What video game? Which game, my dude? Also, you should be painting. So, how happy are you with the bust? Sometimes, even when I finish my project, I'm always like, oh man, I should maybe add some touch ups here and there, just to make it a little more refined. Do you feel something like that? Do you think that such an impressive level one eventually reaches a point where everything has been learned and no further development is possible? Or do you believe that even at this level, there's still room for growth and new possibilities? Yes, there is always room for growth and more possibilities. But the thing is, I also do believe, since I got like so far, I believe that everything can be done, everything can be painted exactly the way you want, but you just gotta spend fuckload of time on it, and that's it. If you're willing to dump hundreds of hours into any given project, then you can make it. You can make it whatever you want. No, I'm not ready. I mean, pretty happy. It just feels like the red skin is stole off, or that maybe I can push the dress a little more. I think that the skin turned out fantastic. That's the beauty of art. It's not about learning everything or achieving perfect, as there's no such thing. There'll always be a creative process and artistic approach. Holy fuck. That sounds a bit too deep for you, but alrighty. Hey, werewolf. Okay, Robo. I'm ready. Well, you can try, but if you're not comfortable, then sure. I was gonna ask how you deal with doubt in your project. That doesn't sound like a therapy question. To be fair, like, man, I need a therapy. Fuck. Doubt in your project or in general life. I've been working on my game for nearly a year, but I don't feel like I'm giving it 100%. And I don't even know if it's gonna sell. Uh, okay, I have a really practical solution for you. You gotta find out whether there is a demand for your game first before you actually invest everything you got in it. That's like my genuine opinion. If you can produce something like a tutorial level or like a trailer or something like that, just to test the waters to see whether there is a demand, then maybe it will motivate you, and then it, when you release it, it will motivate you that there is a demand, or yeah, you know. I did not need a therapist until that brush dialogue recently. Shit. Okay, well then, with the demo, you'll see how it goes. But you should absolutely advertise the ever living shit out of it, just to see whether people like it or not. Because if they do, then there is a chance that they will even advertise it for you, right? What the hell is this music? Never heard that. Alright. Yeah, I just need something interesting to show. I've been working on the back end for months, and this time I don't mean ass. So why don't you move from the mountains, my dude? Minus 10.5 Celsius. Jesus. Well, at least it's your choice. Now tell me, do you have children? Because if you do, it's not their choice. So, yeah. You don't? Okay. I see. I see how it is. Hello, do you use small brush like 0 or 01 to blend color? Thanks a lot. Not really. This is, I use, most of the time I use brush like this, which is size 2, but it's series 10. So if I use DaVinci Maestro series 35, this would be like equivalent to size 1. So honestly, you can use anything between 0 to up to 2 for most brands, and you would be fine. But then again, like every brand has different sizes. How do you figure out where the OSL will hit on her? Well, what can I tell you? I look at the light source and see that it's directly aiming this direction. I don't know, dude. Like a little bit of imagination, I guess. That's it. But like when it comes to the bottom of the miniature, these super sharp reflections are there because this is latex and the reflections are supposed to be sharper, more concentrated, because the material is more glossy. A wise mini painter said in a YouTube video that usually size 1 or 2 is totally fine since it is about the tip. Size 00 and so on is for tiny Punitito. Okay. For a second, I thought that you're really talking about someone else, but oh well. Who knows? He sounds a little bit like a dick. I will never take advice from a guy like that. Which phase of painting a miniature do you enjoy the most, and which one do you not like at all? So, uh, I like the phases that I like the most are the ones where I see the most changes happening. I really like when the when the miniature that's seemingly just a piece of plastic turns into actual art piece. Broom, hello, and thank you for the sub. So like for the most part, I don't enjoy the initial stages. I really don't like assembly because it feels like whenever you fuck it up, it's too bad. you either pick a different miniature or like fixing it with milliput is just problematic. Because if you cut off too much plastic, it can be really it can be pain in the ass to fix. Then base coating is just kind of like meh, like doesn't do anything for me. So I would say those are the two stages that I dislike the most, and from that point on, it's pretty good. I think that I really enjoy the stuff in the middle, but like the later stages, I guess. Der Comic Laden. Okay, well, see ya. Then you can just come and hang out. It's fine. Also, haven't you finished the Nurgle dude? Do the new old worlds models interest you at all? Hoping to see your take on Pegasus. Pegasus. Well, not really. I like some of the new knights. That's it. Broom. Again, thank you for the sub. You've been subscribed for 18 months. Jesus, thank you so much. Man, you are already on Patreon. Like, you don't have to give me all this money, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Your writing has come so far since I started following you. It's fascinating and inspiring. Man, thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, it is kind of incredible. Like, even when I look at my Instagram and, like, when you scroll all the way down and compare it to the stuff that's at the top, you can just see the change and the improvement. Kind of crazy. But yeah, thank you. Oh, you're living my dream, so I'm happy to be supportive. Man, uh, that's so nice, but also kind of sad for you. You should be painting more then. It was mind blowing when you were showing the Drukari a while back. I seem to see the difference through the years. I think I'm gonna paint a Baneblade. When a painter is starting out, what skills would you recommend focusing on? This completely depends on what your goals are. Do you want to paint for like quality or like for gaming? If you're painting for wargaming, then like of course it's gonna be different. Box art. Okay, well, are you painting for someone else or for yourself? I should, but I have my own blessings. My uh yeah, listen. Once I have children, I'm not sure whether I'm able to keep up this quality, but we'll see. Either way, myself. Box art for yourself. Box art quality for yourself. Then the most important thing is applying, like genuinely applying 2D techniques on a 3D medium, like understanding light. Like for example, when you look at this miniature, you can see that I'm painting very sharp reflections, and some are more diffused. So for example, on the skin, it's more diffused. On the latex, it's more sharp. And that's it, you know. I painted as if it was like 2D painting. It just applied on 3D canvas. So yeah, just understand the light, the shapes, and that's it. I wish I could tell you more, but like honestly, if you have seen all of my videos or like the last 2 years or the last 3 years of my videos or something like that, then most likely I have talked about it already. There is a video where I paint an ultramarine, and I talk about this exactly. I think. No, 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 no. Brush control. You can practice brush control, but it'll come naturally. And also, like, even if you have like no brush control, uh, given it enough time, you will paint whatever you want anyway. If you understand where to place your paint, paint consistency is certainly important, but like various paint consistencies can work for various people. The most useful skill here is painting. Yeah, it turns out if you want to paint well, you gotta paint. That's how it works. Okay, I'm gonna go on a break. Just gonna drink something. So yeah. Let's watch some ads, shall we? If it works. Yeah, practice is important, but I genuinely think that you can learn a lot and you can improve a lot without practice. You see some people who paint for ages and their painting is not evolving like at all. I don't want to point fingers, so I won't. But you're just gonna be intentional, you know. You're just gonna be really intentional. Motor skills are important, but you just gotta see it, and yeah, that's maybe the most important part, like seeing what's happening on your miniature. That's why it's important to, for example, I think that it's a really good exercise to either trying to copy someone else like one to one, either that or following a tutorial, um, step by step tutorial and just straight up copying it exactly as it is. So that's what I would do. I spent 8 years off, and my painting improved while I was gone because I didn't stop learning. Yeah, like learning and watching and understanding what's happening on the miniature is a lot. It's very important. Anyway, let's turn on some ads. and I'll be back in a minute or two or something. Oh, oh awesome! Nothing happened. Panzer Stretchmacht. Hello. This one's gonna be great to see in real life. I hope so. Do you have models for the year lined up, or do you just go model to model? Do you mean like my upcoming projects that I'm gonna work on? Yes, I do have something like that. I do have a list of for 3 or 4 more projects lined up. Yeah, like I wanna get this KDM one, then tackle the Seraphim Squad diorama, and finish the Gundam one too. Yeah, I do. I have. I think I mentioned it this stream. I have lined up the Warp Spider Phoenix Lord, the new Goblin riding a wolf, and Perion. Neo Metalhead Perion from Neko Galaxy. Did you recommend one of your videos to use as a step-by-step tutorial? No, because I don't have. Well, depends. It completely depends on what you mean. If you mean my free YouTube videos, then I don't really have them. Those are not really step-by-step tutorials. So I don't think that you can follow them. They are showing more like generalized concepts, right? But I have step-by-step tutorials on my Patreon. So if you are interested in that, check out my Patreon. There is some actual step-by-step content. But otherwise, my free stuff on YouTube is more like general concepts, which are still very useful, but not for this particular exercise. Your very early non-metallic metal on YouTube is good. It is good. I would still change it a little bit. What do you think of the new John Blanche color set and the new models of the Emperor's Children? The new Emperor's Children are, I guess, not really for me. I just don't find them interesting. Except for few Space Marines from them, but that's it. Like, for example, the Captain from the big box is pretty nice. And other models are kinda, I don't know. They don't do anything for me. And the color set, I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, they are paints. Like, yeah. You can certainly use them for painting. Yeah. What about Fulgrim? I really don't like the new Fulgrim. I prefer the 30k version so much more. Uh, you know, usually when people complain that the female Warhammer models are not very appealing, some people think that's stupid because they are supposed to be warriors and tough, you know, and not necessarily like elegant or something like that. Which is fair when it comes to like Sisters of Battle. When it comes to Drukari, I seriously think that the new Lilith Hesperex, or whatever is the name, looks kind of weird, like too manly. But sure, whatever. But I genuinely think that Fulgrim is supposed to look more sexy. And yeah, I don't find his model very appealing. Did you see a cheese factory in France explode today? Really? I upgraded to legendary today. Any particular one to start with? Um. Hmm. 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 I don't know. Maybe the Harbinger of Decay. I guess. I put a lot of effort into that one. But like, I also think that at some point you will kind of understand that it's all painted the same way. It's just applied to different parts. So I think that's actually a good learning material because there is a lot of repetition. So maybe that. Oh my god, he looks sexy. No, he doesn't look sexy at all. There is the. Oh my god. Okay, that was lame as fuck, my dude. But you got me. Miloš, nazdar, nazdar. Is Czech a Slavic base? Yeah, it is Slavic language, yeah. The only thing I know about Czech Republic is y'all make some badass handguns. I really thought you were gonna say porn. Beer, yeah, beer. Also that. And also meth. I still can't believe that Breaking Bad said that like 10% of Czech Republic is addicted to meth. How the fuck is that possible? How could they say that? Wild. Crazy. You know, like Breaking Bad was always praised for being very well researched, but holy shit, they fucked up with that one. Do you have a favorite artist when you first started? Someone who inspired and influenced you the most? Uh, like a mini painter? Sure. Um, hmm, I don't know if I want to answer this because like I'm also recording this, so yeah. But let's just say that like right now I have three favorite artists, and two of them are Asian, and I can't pronounce their names for shit. So first one is Arnau Lazaro, who is Spanish, and yeah, he's a great artist, and you should definitely follow him. I will share his profile right here. Then we have Wei Wang, I think, but I probably butchered that, but it is what it is. Chawarama. Then we have this guy who is absolutely crazy good painter. I even mentioned him in one of my videos where I painted a different Kingdom Death model. And finally, we have GHZ, who is all around amazing painter. Yeah, don't know really what to tell you. Absolutely amazing art. So these, I think, would be like my current favorite painters. Hello, I come from YouTube. I just want you to know that as a new painter, you and other painters' videos are permanently ingrained into my recommended algo. Awesome, awesome. That means that you are not getting it away from us. Snubbed again. Yeah. Also, MTech is my uh, fourth favorite painter. Of course he is. I mean, he's part of my Patreon. No, I'm not getting sucked into this strange hobby. More like, oh, that's Kirill Kanaev, right? Yeah, he's also a great painter, but like I don't know. I just prefer different painters. But yeah, also I'm absolutely amazing painter. Sorry if my English is not good. I'm French. Oh, it's all good. I follow all three of them, except from my girlfriend and Adorea Almost Historic Fencing Group. I only follow dozens and dozens painters on Instagram for sole purpose of my feed there to be an inspiration. True, that's exactly what I do. Oh man. So the only thing in my feed is um, seals, hamsters, and other cute animals, painters, and the last thing I don't want to mention because it's on record. I imagine kind of rather discouraging for new painters. Yeah, might be because um, so you might know Apocalypse Test. That's in our Discord, and I think that he had a workshop with Kirill, and his approach to teaching anything was like, oh yeah, you just gotta spend fucking 100 hours blending that shit. That's what you gotta do, and that's not really beginner friendly, you know. Like beginner painters don't want to hear that you should spend like hundreds of hours on a single mini. Like eventually, if you want to work it up to get there, sure, but like not a great way to present miniature painting to new people. Oh well. But listen, this is secondhand information, so I don't know. Maybe he teaches workshops differently, but doubt it. To be fair, the vast majority of videos are daunting for new people. The videos are cut up from dozens of hours of painting into a few minutes, and then you sit down and try it, and it does not work like in a video at all. Yeah, true. I understand. But like, genuinely, you can paint fast and well, but you just gotta make some sacrifices. It's always like that. Like, the refinement is not gonna be 100%. Oh, missed some messages. Huh. I really didn't want to use Instagram at all. Yeah, I genuinely like honestly, Instagram is so much better than Facebook for our purposes for inspiration because like it's only exclusively picture based. Well, there are also videos nowadays, but you understand. How traumatizing was the oil waste mistake? Would you have stripped them if you weren't recording the process? Maybe. I kind of considered stripping them anyway, even though I was recording. Um, and now I'm really grateful that I didn't because now it's recorded that I pushed through, and in the end, like, yeah, they are still fucked up, but you know, they're done and they look decent, I guess. You ever get stuck constantly restarting a model? I'm painting a gift and I reprimed it 3 times. Uh, Not really. I don't think so. Uh, it hardly ever happens because like usually I pick a certain part to paint. Like for example, in this miniature I started with the skin. Actually I started with the face, and I just painted it until I was happy with it. And of course, like throughout the process, I adjusted some things. Like for example, the eye on this miniature has been adjusted so many times that like it's kind of unreal. But yeah, I always like pick a particular spot I wanna finish, and then I move on. And until it's done, up to my satisfaction, I just don't go any further. So yeah, I rarely ever reprime my model. Do you plan out colors beforehand? How much planning do you spend? How much time do you spend on planning? I do. I do plan my color scheme beforehand. So for example, on this miniature, the idea is to use purple and orange as the most prominent colors, and the rest is kind of neutral. So you can kind of see that obviously the side is a little bit of an exception because there are some hints of blue, and the latex also has hints of blue, of course. But other than that, like those are very desaturated colors. Other than that, like I'm using just purple. So those are the books. The ambience is kind of purple, right? The environment is supposed to be purple. The skin is obviously leaning towards purple, and then I have orange. Retired 11B, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it, buddy. And then I have some punch colors. So that's orange. And of course, the OSL is the most saturated. So um, while the pumpkins are orange as well, not you, orange. They are much more desaturated, so they are not the center of attention, right? So yeah, like in this case, I planned the color scheme ahead, and for the most part, most of my miniatures have either uh, the color scheme planned beforehand, or I have like general idea how to approach it. So yeah. Yo, Yuki Arame, Yuki. Oh yeah, let me give you a shout out. Oh yeah, there. Oh, what the hell? Why didn't it work? Anyway, again, thank you for the raid. God damn it. Please, guys, go ahead and follow Retired 11B. Again, thank you so much for the raid. And now let's continue. So, how was your stream? And thank you. Good, good. Airbrush base coated Gilliman. Ah, painting at Primark. $11 Bravo. Yeah, probably. I am just not used to army lingo. But yeah, the guy is a veteran, so most likely. Czech does not conscript y'all. No. It doesn't. Like, we have professional army, obviously, but, like... I'm the real B. Thank you for the prime. By the way, Simon, the Da Vinci Maestro Series 35. Chef's kiss. Glad that you like it. I've used it every day. That one only for 3 months. Jesus. I wish my brushes lasted that long. I'm glad that you like it. So these days I actually prefer Series 10. It's pretty similar, just the bristles aren't that long. So yeah, I prefer it. Dude, I treat it like gold. Well, that explains it. I came from using Amazon buck per brush brushes. Okay, well then I understand. Most likely anything would be an improvement. Thank you so much for answering all my questions. I wish you, your family, and your friends all the best and good health. Thank you so much. See you soon. Unfortunately, I have to go now. And of course, all the best to the wonderful people in the chat as well. Ciao and best regards from Vienna. Yes, see you. And thank you for being here. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We're actually gonna end the stream right here. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. We will continue. Finally. Jeez. Okay, well, I'll see you on Wednesday, my dudes. And, what else? There's gonna be a new video this week. What else? Oh, yeah. If you haven't. If you aren't. If you are not following me yet on Twitch, then please do so now or never. That's also fine. You know what? Last stream for... Why is it never... You know what? Let's stream for 2 more hours. Because my back hurts. That's why. But we... Legit, we could be streaming for way longer if I started earlier. That's true. That's true. So what do you guys think? Should I start earlier? Wednesday, new army? Wednesday, something else. I don't know what, but it's gonna be something else. Okay, so what do you guys think about starting the stream a bit earlier? No opinions? Please no. I'm up at like 4 your time. What time is it for you right now? It is 8:50. 8:50, my dude. Depends on you, mate. You wanna grow, you need to grind. That's the harsh truth. Well, honestly, when it comes to Twitch, I just fuck around and that's it. You know, I don't really care about Twitch as much. Like Twitch is a supplementary thing that I do just like to chat with you guys. This is not where the real money is. Wait, there's money? Yeah, that turns out there is money to be made. Okay, anyway. Actually, if I start earlier, then and end at the same time, it's gonna be the same for you guys. So, what the hell? Feed pick on OnlyFans. Why are there so many messages now? I'm ending the stream, you guys. My first time catching part of your stream. Take care, and I'll lurk when I see you on. Really enjoy the YouTube videos. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anyway, I'm ending the stream now. Let's raid someone else. And if Cryo is on, then I'll raid Cryo. Is he on? Is he not? He is. Let's rate Cryo. Alright, see you on Wednesday at the usual time.